The story we referred to, her pregnancy was normal, but there were no warning signs anything would go wrong.
But in the delivery room, a huge scare. Tonight, a mother speaks out on how doctors saved her newborn son.
It was just a pretty normal pregnancy.
For Kat Jones and Zach Riley, life was going as planned down to the day.
The exact due date, I guess, is when he came.
Yeah.
But delivering baby Braden was far from easy.
It took him 30 hours to get there.
During labor, Kat says trouble began.
The oxygen level was low for just, really a short amount of time.
And once Braden was born,
he wasn't crying.
I couldn't get him breathing, and so then they took him to the NICU from there.
Braden was diagnosed with hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, or HIE. Dr. Brady Kerr, a neonatologist at Methodist Women's Hospital, says it basically means the brain doesn't get enough oxygen.
The incidence of hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy in the United States is thought to be about 1 to 2 per 1,000 live births.
Dr. Kerr says this device, introduced in the early 2000s, has become the standard of care. It's called a cooling cap.
Right now, the standard of care is to initiate cooling within 6 hours of birth.
The cooling cap does exactly what it sounds like. It cools the baby's head for 72 hours.
Cool water comes in, circulates around the baby's head.
Dr. Kerr says it works for babies like Braden with moderate brain injuries.
Sometimes knowing if it's effective can take months or to a couple of years.
Kat remembers the moment they took the cooling cap off her baby boy.
He opened his eyes. It was the first time I saw his eyes, and he looked up at me, and it seemed like he had that spark in his eye.
And now, at 9 months old, Braden is doing great. He was even showing off a few of his first steps for our kids. He is absolutely adorable and already taking some steps.
I love that mention of the spark that she saw. Well, that's precious, too.
And Dr. Kerr tells me that the true test of effectiveness to see if they're progressing developmentally really comes between 18 and 22 months.
So Braden's parents still have to wait some time then?
They do, John. They'll go back and have him reassessed, but as you can see in the video right now, he's doing great. He's had no complications. And I have posted a lot more of the details on the cooling cap. You'll find them at WOWT.com.
We wish Braden the best and the family, Up next, some of the